Welcome to Dream Tale Sleep Stories. Tonight's reading is Wings of Friendship. Settle into your bed or sofa and let your shoulders, jaw, and eyelids grow heavy. Inhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, and sigh the air away, allowing the day to fade into quiet dark. With every soft inhale, you invite fresh English phrases. With every gentle exhale, stray thoughts drift farther off. Behind my voice flows a gentle 528 Hz melody, renowned for guiding the mind toward deep relaxation. Keep your eyes closed or follow the captions, whichever feels right. Simply receive the rhythm and resonance of the language. Deep in rest, tonight's phrases will take root like seeds, ready to bloom into stronger English skills with the morning light. When you feel settled, hold that unhurried breath and allow yourself to drift into the tale. Wings of Friendship begins now, and when the story's final line has faded, the music will linger a little longer, carrying you gently deeper into sleep. Wings of Friendship. I am Zarak, a dragon who lived alone on the high mountain for many, many years. My scales were dark red, like the color of old blood, and my eyes burned yellow, like the flames I could breathe. I was not a happy dragon. I was angry and sad, because humans always ran away when they saw me. They screamed and pointed their swords at me. They called me a monster. So I decided to stay away from all humans and live by myself on my mountain. Every day was the same for me. I woke up in my cave when the sun came up. I looked for food in the forest. I counted the gold coins I had collected over the years. Then I sat outside my cave and watched the world below. Sometimes I saw smoke from human villages in the distance. Sometimes I heard their bells ringing. But I never went down to meet them. I knew they would just be afraid of me. One morning, something different happened. I heard footsteps on my mountain. Someone was climbing up the rocky path toward my cave. This had not happened for a very long time. I became very angry. How dare someone come to my mountain without permission? I flew out of my cave and looked down. There, climbing slowly up the steep path, was a young human girl. She had long brown hair and wore simple clothes. She carried a sword on her back and a small bag. I landed in front of her with a loud crash. The ground shook under my heavy body. I opened my mouth and roared as loud as I could. "Get away from my mountain," I shouted. "Go back to your village before I burn you." But the girl did not run away. She did not scream or cry. Instead, she looked directly into my yellow eyes and spoke in a calm voice. "My name is Aaron," she said. "I am not here to hurt you. I need your help." I was so surprised that I closed my mouth. No human had ever talked to me like this before. They always ran away or tried to fight me immediately. This girl was different, but I was still angry and suspicious. "Help!" I growled. "Why would I help a human? Humans hate dragons. They call us monsters. They try to kill us with their swords and spears." Erin put her hands up to show she was not holding any weapons. Not all humans are the same, she said. I know some humans have hurt dragons before. That was wrong, but I am not like them. I need your help to save my people and your mountain too. Save my mountain? I asked. What do you mean? Erin sat down on a rock and looked tired. There is an evil king called the Dark King, she explained. He lives in a black castle far from here. He has powerful magic, and he is destroying everything. He burns forests, poisons rivers, and kills innocent people and animals. If we do not stop him, he will destroy this mountain too. He will destroy everything in the world. I had heard stories about the Dark King from other animals in the forest. Birds flying from distant lands had told me terrible things, but I had not believed them. Now, looking at this brave girl, I started to think the stories might be true. Why do you think you can stop him? I asked. You are just a young human girl. The Dark King has armies and magic. I know I am not very strong, Erin said, but I have to try. The wise old woman in my village told me that only someone pure of heart can defeat the Dark King. She said I should find the dragon on the high mountain and ask for help. She said dragons are not evil monsters like people think. She said dragons can be good and wise and brave. I stared at this strange girl for a long time. She was not afraid of me. She spoke to me with respect, not fear or hatred. She believed I could be good. For so many years, I had been alone and angry. I had forgotten that I used to protect the mountain and the forests. Long ago, before humans started hunting dragons, I had been a guardian, not a monster. You really believe I am not evil? I asked quietly. I can see it in your eyes, Erin said. You are sad and lonely, but you are not evil. You have been hurt by humans before, haven't you? I nodded slowly. It was true. Many years ago, human soldiers had come to my mountain. They had tried to kill me to steal my gold. I had fought them and won, but their words had hurt me more than their swords. They had called me terrible names. After that day, I decided never to trust humans again. I understand why you do not trust humans, Erin continued. Some humans do terrible things, but some dragons probably do terrible things too. That does not mean all dragons are bad. Just like not all humans are bad. Her words made sense. I had been so angry for so long that I had forgotten this simple truth. Not all humans were the same, just like not all dragons were the same. If I help you, I said slowly, what would we do? How can we defeat someone as powerful as the Dark King? Erin stood up and smiled for the first time. Together, we would be much stronger, she said. You can fly and breathe fire. I can use a sword and I know magic spells. If we work together, we might be able to win. I thought about this for a long time. It had been so many years since I had worked with anyone. It had been so long since anyone had asked for my help instead of running away from me. Maybe it was time to stop being angry and lonely. Maybe it was time to remember what I used to be, a guardian, not a monster. All right, I said finally. I will help you. But first, you must promise me something. If we succeed and defeat the Dark King, You must tell other humans that dragons can be good. You must help them understand that we are not all monsters. I promise, Aaron said immediately. I will tell everyone about your courage and kindness. That was the beginning of our friendship. We spent 3 days planning our attack on the Dark King's castle. Aaron shared her food with me, even though I could hunt for myself. She told me stories about her village and her family. I told her about my life on the mountain and about the old days when dragons and humans lived in peace. On the 4th day, we began our journey to the Dark King's castle. I carried Aaron on my back as we flew over mountains and valleys. It felt good to have a purpose again, to be helping instead of just hiding. As we flew, Aaron pointed out beautiful sights below, rivers sparkling in the sunlight, fields of colorful flowers, small villages with happy people. This is what we are fighting to protect, she said. All of this beauty and life. The Dark King's castle was exactly as terrible as the stories had described. It was built from black stone and surrounded by a poisonous swamp. Dark clouds hung over it, and no birds sang in the dead trees nearby. Evil magic made the very air feel heavy and cold. Are you ready? Aaron asked as we landed outside the castle. I am ready, I answered. But remember, we must work together. I will attack from the air with my fire. You attack from the ground with your sword and magic. The battle was fierce and dangerous. The Dark King had powerful magic and many evil creatures helping him. But Aaron and I fought as a team. When she was in trouble, I protected her with my fire. When I was hurt by the Dark King's magic, she healed me with her spells. We trusted each other completely. Finally, working together, we defeated the Dark King. His evil magic disappeared, and the dark clouds cleared away from his castle. The poisonous swamp became clean water. Birds began to sing again. We did it! Aaron laughed, hugging my large neck. We actually did it! I felt happier than I had in many, many years. Not just because we had won, but because I had found a true friend. We flew back to Aaron's village together. At first, the people were frightened to see me, but Aaron told them everything we had done together. She explained how I had helped save their village and the whole world. Slowly, the people began to understand that I was not their enemy. Now, I still live on my mountain, but I am not lonely anymore. Aaron visits me often, and she brings other humans who want to meet me. Some are still afraid at first, but they learn that dragons can be friends, not just enemies. I have learned that friendship is more valuable than all the gold in the world. And sometimes, when Aaron and I fly together over the mountains and valleys, I remember that I am not just a dragon. I am a guardian again, protecting the world with my friend. That is the true power of friendship. It can change everything, even the heart of an old, angry dragon like me. you